All right, welcome, man. Welcome. We in here a whole hour late, so we just gonna get straight into all this. Um, First, I want to give a shout out to all my nieces and nephews. Um, yeah, that's that. We in here. Uh, I want to give a shout out to all my nieces and nephews. You already know, man. Uncle love y'all. You feel what I'm talking about? I got some stuff to do, man. This is in my face. Gonna move that over here. Make sure we can still hear and see the we the media behind me. Let's go here all the way. Um, yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. First stream of 2025. You get what I'm saying? It's been a while, man. Excuse my eye. I got the Quasimodo eye right now. Dang, you can see it good too. I did not get socked out. I didn't get socked on. You feel me? I did not get socked on. I repeat, I did not get socked on. But yeah, man, I don't know what they got a lot of new stuff going on, man. Shout out to the Octavia lab up here at the Central Library. You feel me? These the people be keeping me laced. I was late. They was about to give away my spot. But they rock with me, so we in here once again, man. I think it is better that I cover my eye. My eye wasn't even looking like that earlier. That's wild. But yeah, man. See, I got my chlorophyll. Let me get my stuff together, man. I'm excited to be back first stream, bruh. I just wanted to get into all this stuff. I ain't got no earphones, so if you hear any feedback, excuse my ghetto, but not really. You feel me? So like I was saying, man, shout out to my nieces, my nephews. I love y'all. My nephew followed me earlier today on Instagram, so I got to kind of clean it up and watch what I be saying and stuff to that nature. So, oh no, the camera right here. I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. Oh, we on. Yeah, the next time I have a guest, we gonna have it set up, man, for real. I didn't even know they was coming like this. For real. Had I known that, let me situate this real brief. Excuse my ghetto. Excuse my ghetto. I should have been on that mic, matter of fact. That's what I should have had. I like to have had I known we was coming like this. Excuse me. But shout out to the Octavia Lab, man. They getting better and better with this. They just trying to help out the community. And until I could get my space up and running, this where we at with it. So I ain't even gonna lie to you. People was telling me gatekeep and all that stuff, but I ain't even that type of dude. So it's like, yeah, let me stop looking at myself. See, that's okay. We over here. Yeah, we over here, man. I'm looking like, what the heck? Yeah, we look good on this joint. But let's get into this, man. I don't know if y'all been seeing what's going on with the Kanye stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. I really want to pull up the whole thing. You feel me? I want to pull up the whole Twitter, but I don't know what might pop up on my Twitter, so I ain't even gonna do all that. But like I said, excuse me. Like I said though, my mans is out here wilding. Shout out to the Geminis on attack. You feel me? They've been tripping. I've been seeing a lot of Gemini energy. You know what I mean? I've been hearing a lot of Gemini voices and just feeling their vibration, because you know, like Libras, we all the signs. We the balance. You feel me? We balance all the signs. So I be feeling when people get to tripping. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Geminis on their stuff, being apologetically themselves. and things to that nature. But I don't know how to find my saved videos here. Where are my watch later videos? I can't find them joints. Oh, here we go. I'm tripping. Boom, there we go. We on. Okay, so I saved a couple videos, man. I just wanted to go over these videos. You know what I mean? First and foremost, let me get into it with this Truth Is guy. He be dropping some vids, you feel me? Like, and I'm open to all the truth. That's why I be telling people like, hey, yo, the new celebrity worship is dead. You feel me? The new celebrity is your likeness, your aura, what you able to bring to the people, and people just want to relate to something authentic, to keep it G. So it's all about authenticity in this age of truth and all that good stuff. It's all about authenticity and being organic, building an organic fan base. So, history. I just seen this video on the way up here, man. I'm like, whoa. That's what I thought was going on. But we gonna look more into this. You feel me? We gonna look more into this. So shout out to Truth Is. You feel me? This video is by Truth Is. Well, the Truth Is. He got, how many followers and subscribers? He had 321,000 subscribers. So I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? Y'all probably done came across a couple of his videos. And what I will say about Kanye before we start this video is that he know how the algorithm works. You feel me? He know how to get his name in the search engine, and when you type in K-A-N, you know, Kanye is going to come up. So he know how to tweak that algorithm, especially being so-called free. But it was some stuff in this.
Right now, Kanye West is back in the headlines for more of his controversial stunts. Over the years, them and escorted them out as they weren't invited. Once this hit the blogs and
Hold up. Slow down, Jack. Hold it, Jack. Okay, so what we got going on here? Boom. Hold it. Okay, so, boom. Man, hold up, bro. What's going on? What's going on, bro? I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. This is wild. Okay. Bada bing. Close you out. Where we at with it now? Is we on or not? Yeah, come on with it. Okay. So, yeah, here we go. Truth is, man, I'm technical difficulties and all that, but we in here. Yeah, let's see what my man had to say, because I don't be minding these people business. What these people do, because I done been around some stuff, I done seen some truth, I don't even get into the politics of it. I just really try to receive and ingest what's being said and decipher it for myself. Like, this is all a simulation to me. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
The internet picked up on it. People couldn't stop talking about it. Some people felt that it was not only inappropriate but disrespectful, while others called out Kanye as they believe he's the one making her dress and act like that. Kanye once again managed to upset the internet and find his way on headlines. Headlines that he's going to use as marketing for his new project. If you haven't noticed, every time Kanye has a new project coming out, he says something controversial to get the attention. Then he drops the album and he disappears for a while, and does it all over again when he's ready to drop a new album. Now, I want to also expose why Kanye has his wife dressing like this all the time. One of the most influential people in the music industry is no other than Aleister Crowley. For my longtime viewers, you already know exactly who Crowley was. But for those that are new here, Aleister Crowley was a British occultist who was known for practicing ceremonial magic and esoteric teachings. He was heavy into witchcraft and the occult. In the world of the occult, Crowley was seen as a leader. He not only created his own occult religion called the Lima, but he was also made the leader of several occult organizations like the OTO and the Order of the Golden Dawn.
Related videos. I done heard a lot about Aleister Crowley, but I don't even be wanting my algorithm or what I got going on, my recommended video. I don't want my stuff tainted with this. Like I said, I be letting these people mind their business because I've been around some things and I just know what's going on. It's not a conspiracy or nothing. I know. It's people that actually manipulate energy to benefit. Like, they gain personal gain from this. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. So shout out the truth is, man. I don't even mess around with. I never seen Aleister Crowley, but just looking at him, he looked crazy. You feel me? He's supposed to be some occult leader, and he's revered in the industry. You feel me? So people who want to reach the highest level of fame, they probably gonna be studying stuff like this in Napoleon Hill. You get what I'm saying?
A Freemason cult for 33rd degree members and higher. Crowley gained a massive following in the arts world, especially in music. Many artists like the Beatles, David Bowie, Jay-Z, Ab-Soul, and even Kanye West were inspired by Aleister Crowley. They saw Crowley as an artist who had no boundaries, the ultimate rebel. And this is why the Beatles featured Crowley on their album cover for Sgt. Pepper's. It was also why David Bowie made several songs dedicated to Crowley and the Order of the Golden Dawn. Also, why Ab-Soul made an entire album, Do What Thou Wilt, dedicated to Aleister Crowley.
The name of the album was the same, Do What Thou Wilt, which to me brought me to Aleister Crowley. And you know who Aleister Crowley is, right? And he was a magician, a poet, and he was also linked to Satanism in ways. And so what made you decide, what does that mean to you, and you decide to name your project that?
Well, you know what? You're the first one to bring up Satanism, and I'm so glad that you did, because you know it's all church with me.
Yeah.
Know that. So, Do What Thou Wilt immediately sounds like free will. Aleister Crowley has been influential throughout music and entertainment and ideology and philosophy. That was based on that quote, Do What Thou Wilt, which is in the book, one of his books, the Book of the Law.
And why Jay-Z made the Run This Town song in music video and wore a hoodie with Aleister Crowley's Creole on it, Do What Thou Wilt. It's also the reason why Kanye wore the giant Horus chain in his music video for Power. Horus is one of the main gods in Crowley.
So shout out to The Truth Is, because I don't know nothing about this Egyptology. Horus was a Egyptian guy, wasn't he? I don't know nothing about this stuff. I be minding my business. I like my life how it is, you feel me? Because I learned one thing: when you start exposing yourself to certain truths and certain knowledge, you can't escape it. It's everywhere you look. You start decoding everything. It's like you become Sam Witwicky in the Transformers. If you ain't seen Shia LaBeouf in the first Transformers, when he kept seeing all the symbols after he had been exposed to the knowledge, you get what I'm saying? He couldn't stop seeing it. It was everywhere. It was driving him mad. So I tried to minimize some of the stuff I exposed myself to, if that makes sense. But yeah, shout out to bro. I ain't know all that. You feel me? Aleister Crowley was brought to my attention from one of my brothers. He was, telling me like, Ab-Soul is kind of like, he studied that. You feel me? So, and he started telling me about the number 777 is his number and stuff like that. But I ain't go too deep into it because, like I said, these search engines and stuff, they could get tricky. So, yeah, it could get tricky. But, yeah, I think that's enough of that, man. I don't even want
He's religion Thelema.
this watch time this high on my joint because, yeah, I'm telling you, they'll try to put some stuff off in, you feel me? They'll try to put some stuff off in your algorithm, man. So, yeah, basically, I just wanted to show that because that dig a little deeper into it. I'm not the smartest person. I'm just a common sense genius. So I'm just saying, he understands. He got an album dropping, right? He understands that garnering attention, like energy, we call it energy harvesting. You get what I'm saying? By harvesting energy, right? He could use that energy. He can manipulate that energy into getting more attention on his album. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know about the Satan, devil worship stuff. I don't know nothing about that. One thing I will say is Reza Islam was like, how you gonna know anything if you were scared? I mean, if you afraid to learn it. You feel me? So he into all kind of studies because he want to get to the bottom of it. He not just going to take the dogma of someone else and run with it. He going to go see for himself what it is. And if you catch him studying it, he will tell you, yes, I was studying this and that. It don't necessarily mean he's a follower or a believer of the teachings. You feel me? But he is aware of the teachings, if that makes sense. So I'm not defending nobody who be into none of this stuff. I'm just saying, if you could receive frequencies on a high enough level, you could cipher through what's what. You get what I'm saying? And then he went on to say that the industry, he got another video. Check out the one with Kendrick. I don't have enough time I was going to pull that up. You see in my headline, it's like, is Kendrick an industry plant? Is Kendrick a op? You know what I mean? Because, yeah, he was breaking it down. But that's not my business. You know what I mean? I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm from South Central. So being around the rise of Kendrick Lamar, I just respect it as art and the growth. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. But I will say this. Let me pull this up, though. Where is that? Is that here? I will say this. My man's yeah, I see what's going on.
Vacuum, baby.
Can Drake come out here and be comfortable?
Yeah, nobody. Why the fuck nobody? It already happened to him. He's fine.
Stamp the time.
He's doing his cap. Like, we are notoriously fucked up at making sure people good kid in the Mad City. This nigga, yeah, that nigga did
It's
this.
the nigga news.
Yeah,
It's the nigga news.
yeah, you know what I mean? So
He ain't all that.
that was going to happen to me with Dot because Dot, everybody think Dot is this good kid. Everybody think Kendrick is this good kid in the Mad City. This nigga is not that good of a kid.
He's just a menace. He's like
got that from this music. You get what I'm saying? When I heard Kdot, because that's different than Kendrick Lamar. Kdot is man. That's, Kendrick Duckworth. That's who he is. Kendrick Lamar is probably like the stage name, the alter ego, who he inspires to be. He aspires to be Kendrick Lamar. He really man like Kdot. came up in the West Side Pyrus and things to that nature. If you hear his lingo and terminology in a lot of the songs, if you hear the stories, you wouldn't think that. You would know this is a man struggling with being better. You know what I mean? Like, really addicted to the influences of his environment and not seeing nothing wrong with it, trying to bring the beauty of his environment to the world. But the things in that environment do contaminate, you know, his spirit and soul. So he's in a battle with that.
Usher's a menace. By what he's done, you can tell he's mean, bro. He's vicious. Nigga, my guy. Yo, the nigga Top Dog, I met Top before. Top is mean. Them niggas orange. Didn't I just tell that when I came out to them niggas orange?
The man to refer to another man as mean and actually mean it. Like, I say that too, but I be being sarcastic. Like, can't no man be mean to me. Hey, look, we got to get out where we mad at, you feel me? You got to calm down with all that, bro. So, yeah, I mean, it's funny to hear that, but it's almost the best way to describe it. You feel what I'm saying? They say the most off-the-wall stuff to each other, like, and, yeah, it's just mean. It's just nasty work.
It's mean,
and there's some confusion because the title of the album, but I don't think people was listening to the material. And I'm like, listen to this shit. This nigga is funny. He got 1,000 jokes. He not some nigga that like. There's a weird rhetoric. There's a weird rhetoric that this is some kind of cool guy. This is this nigga working on himself. There's a weird rhetoric that this is some kind of cool guy. This is this nigga working on himself.
In front.
This is like raggedy, like that is some shit. I mean, he gonna clown you all day. I done had to stop this nigga from fighting on tour buses. All kind of crazy. He is not. He's giving off what he wants to be. He's setting the goals, reaching his goals,
yes,
and inspiring kids to be better humans.
But
that's
mean, bro.
Yeah.
But by no shape or form is Kendrick Lamar a conscious rapper. Do you like? I just want people to disassociate the conscious rap with Kendrick Lamar. He said he's not in the music business. He's now in the human business, taking his mistakes, and leading by example to be a better person. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could go through all this. You could have these intentions at first, and then you could purify your intentions, man, just with, like, wanting to, like, actually intending to do it. You know what I mean? With no type of personal gain or nothing. Like, you could just be a better person as an example to, like, change the world, basically. So I be tripping when people be like, oh, don't nobody want to hear that conscious rap and this, that, and the other. And it's like, bro, what are y'all listening to? Y'all ain't listen. It's all been a chapter in a book. It's all been an evaluation. You get what I'm saying? They didn't listen to Pimp a Butterfly because they said it was too jazzy. But he got some stuff on there that you can move, just like you moved to They Not Like Us, just like you moved to all the cuts on GNX. He got some records on that and on, To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn. He got some records on both of those albums where you can move just like you would on, and it's just frequency. Like I said, if you could receive at a high level, then you able to receive and ingest what's being transmitted. It's just that simple. But when people don't understand stuff, they automatically rule it off as conscious. Like, when I start working on myself and trying to improve, people start thinking, oh, yeah, you this and you that. And I'm like, nah, I'll still slap you. We can still get down, bro. Don't never think. It was a point in time where I didn't embrace my darkness, or I didn't embrace my dark side because it was too destructive for me. Like, I actually hurt people. I actually, did things and almost hurt my son, you feel me, by not being in his life. If I had stayed on the path I was on or headed down that path a little further, you feel me, people close to me start, getting locked up and all that for long times. And I'm like, oh, that could happen to me. You feel me? We were just together. And this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, straighten up. All this energy you putting into being this entity, put it in something else. And I started to go away from that stuff, but you need your dark side because people, they smell it. Oh, he weak. If I ask him to do anything, he gonna be here. He gonna drop everything he got going on. He gonna be here. I could count on him to be here. But you ain't gonna reap the benefits of that success. So it's like, yeah, when them people be talking about everybody can't go, they mean that. They need you for that time and that moment and all that. They love you right then, but hey, everybody can't go. You feel me? And you find that out quick when you willing to help everybody get where they got to go. And you look around like, hey, I need help now. You feel me? And can't get it. So, yeah, man, I just wanted to, let me segue into some more. Hey, man, congratulations to Airplane James, bruh. Dropping the 3rd installment of Eastside Special. Eastside Special 3 is now out on all platforms, and I rock with bro because of the same reasons. He transmits a frequency that only certain people get it and understand just how special it is because he's highlighting a generation of people. Like, we done seen VHSs, cassettes, MP3 players, where we had to download MP3 files. We had to learn how to extract and compress files and stuff. And, you know, in order to upload them to our iPods and all that, we had to get savvy. You know what I mean? Like, so being in this time where you seen things change, you seen the fashion change, you heard the lingo change 1,000 times. Some of your stuff when you was young is being retro. The music we listened to when we was young is being sampled. And Airplane is like right in the middle of that. You feel me? Some of the stuff that he be flipping and sampling, I be like, yo, that is a sick flip. Like, that's a sick sample. You get me? Like, and yeah, he Easty. He's an Eastside character. So it's like, that's dope to see. And I just like the fact that we don't get put in this box no more, khakis and lowriders and gang banging, and we could just be our artistic, creative selves. And you see those same people, like the Snoops and the Cubes, and you know, people who solidified that era for us. Like, they put the West on with that behavior. You get what I'm saying? The Warren G's, the G-Funks, the Daz, the Corrupts, even though Corrupt from Philly, but he's ours now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just establishing our identity in hip-hop, which is different from rap. Establishing our identity in hip-hop and being known for the khakis and the lowriders and, you know, so-called extortion and all these things. It's good to see the West, the forefront of the West, heading in a different direction where, you know, we got these aliens, you feel me? They foreign to what people consider to be Los Angeles culture. So when people be like, oh, I didn't even know Doja Cat was from this, that, and the other, and I didn't even know Tyler was from this, that, and the other, it's like, but you know now. You feel me? So don't keep categorizing us and putting us in this box of, oh, they just gang bang and crip walk and the whole shit and wear khakis and say all right and all that shit y'all be trying to put on us. You feel me? So, yeah, man, shout out to Airplane James. I really was impressed with the whole project because I usually be listening to that turned up. Like, I want to hear the beats and I want to hear the slick shit said on the track. But, bro, intro and outro was special. Like, I could really relate to it as a foster child and shit. My parents coming back and getting me. I was born at home, and my parents was low-key afflicted, you know, by the epidemic here in Los Angeles coming out of the 80s. I was born in 89, so, you know, my little sister and brother, they was the end product of that. Like, when they got their lives together and stuff like that, that's when they had them. You feel me? So they had their whole life with our mom and dad. So, yeah, man, shout out to Airplane James. I really want to speak on the fact that it's a lot of rhetoric being spewed. This whole alpha male, and now you got the alpha submissive woman that Cash Doll said. She said it's a movement of alpha submissive women out here, and I'm just like, man, we don't need nothing else like that. You feel what I'm saying? We need to usher ourselves out of that era and start putting more emphasis on us being our own individual entities. So instead of men getting on the internet saying, hey, yo, women should be more like this, and I want my woman to be like this, and women doing the same thing, maybe as men we should choose wiser. You get me? Because you got all these men saying, oh, yeah, we age like wine, and we could have this many women pregnant at once. Y'all only could get pregnant once. And all this crazy stuff they be saying, and women devalue with bodies and babies and all the whole thing. Instead of us doing that, why don't we just choose the woman that best suits us, that best compliments us? And if women are here for help, then make sure you're getting the help you need from women. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be like, oh, yeah, women is like this, women is like that, and all that. Like, nah, just choose better, bro. And leave them women alone. Let them go back where they came from and find the right man for them. And with that being said, it's like, oh, yeah, every woman is right, bro. They right. They got their standards, and those standards are right for them. You get me? And the men the same way, but leave them women alone, man, because I think it's more so up to us. Like, men need to learn how to walk away when they figure out, like, hey, yo, this woman ain't for me all the way, or not even 80%. We need to learn how to walk away and leave them alone, or just let them know, yeah, we could be friends, but as far as being intimate and making this a partnership and a lifelong commitment and things to that nature, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that with you. But reassure them, there's nothing wrong with them, and that it's a man out there for them. It's the right man is out there for you. You right. You feel me? Stop arguing with women, telling them what they should be doing because your mom did that for your dad, or you seen your auntie do that for your uncle, or your granny do that for your grandpa. You're not your uncle. You're not your daddy. You're not your grandpa. You are you. Same thing for the women. You get what I'm saying? So I think we just need to dispel all of the alpha rhetoric and just be our individual selves, man. Like, none of us know nothing. You get me? We don't know anything. We only know what God tells us and shows us. So just because you admire this person, you see what happened to Billy Carson. People held on to every word he was saying, and you know what, you right, that make a lot of sense. And then as soon as he got debunked, or whatever you want to call it, as soon as he lost the debate, or whatever you want to call it, they was like, oh, I've been blindly led. You feel me? Like, I've been following the wrong doctrine and the wrong information and things to that nature. So it's like, all right, we just need to be more prepared and have a more aware approach to what we're ingesting on a daily basis. That's all. You feel me? Stop developing an ideology based on what you're seeing on TikTok for 15 seconds or 30 seconds. It's just not healthy. You get what I'm saying? We don't know nothing. We being clobbered with information and frequencies. You get what I'm saying? People are transmitting their opinion 1,000,000 miles a minute out here. So we don't know nothing. We ain't got enough time to accumulate our own philosophies and our own ideologies about our lives. You feel me? Based off of the guidance of God. You feel me? The foundation is going to be your faith in God and trust in God. Whatever you need on the journey is going to be provided for you, but provided by who is what you need to figure out. Don't be misled by the glitz and the glamours and the fancy sayings and all that. You get what I'm saying? Everything will be provided to you on your journey by the Most High in abundance. You get what I'm saying? Just worry not. So, yeah, man, I'm coming off of 30 days off the social media, man. It ain't the same. It's not the same. And I don't want people looking at me like I'm some type of, I'm not conscious, I'm not smart, I'm not none of that stuff. I just know my place. I play my position. I know my role. I'm not finna be sitting up here talking about stuff that I don't know about or pretending to know things to gain personal, tangible things. You feel me? It's just crazy, man. I be looking at these men like, bro, you know these people believe you, right? Like, these people are hopeless, and they see hope in you. So be careful with that, man. Like, people be gaining these huge followings, and then they got people leading. I mean, they are leading people and being a centralized source of information, meaning all their information, all their ideologies, because they like the way you look, they like the way you talk, they like the way you dress, they like what car you drive, they like how you live your life. They gonna listen to you, man. They want their life to reflect that. You feel me? And they think by listening to you and following the things you say to do, that they gonna gain the same thing you get. And I'm just saying, as content creators, as influencers, or whatever you like to call yourself, like, present the transparency. You get me? Don't be leading people blindly, and then when it fail, you know what I mean, you just know where to be found to support them. Because I think that's kind of crazy, man. I think that's kind of crazy, honestly. But, yeah, man. I don't know what's wrong with drinking on stream or on camera, on your videos, but I'm telling you right now, better not nobody say nothing about me having a sip. That's the healthy po right there. That's that chlorophyll. You feel me? Yeah, man. At this time, I had notes. You feel me? I tried to come prepared. I would have got all this stuff off. I wish I had 2 hours, man. I told people I'm starting to add the live stream a day earlier. I put out the live stream a day earlier to where you could click the bell and you automatically waiting for it. It's going to notify you. So I was a little late putting out like promo and stuff for it on my Instagram and things of that nature. But yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job of letting people know that I was gonna be live today. Ain't nobody show up, but I'm cool with that. I'm starting to learn that on this journey, I gotta be fearless, man. And in doing so, I have to understand that your biggest supporters is gonna be people you don't know, and I gotta trust that God will, help me attract those people by helping me push out the right message, man. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect, man. That's what I be saying. Like, I just want to live my life. It's my life. I don't want to be too blasphemous and disobey God in this lifetime, but I do want to live my joint. Like, I just want to live a full life. So, yeah, I wanted to check out the Lecrae and Jason Wilson video. I suggest every man, go check out that Jason Wilson and Lecrae video, because Jason Wilson, to me, he a cool brother, you know what I mean? Like, you think about it, a lot of men be doing the rah-rah thing. Like, I am a talkative person. I do talk a lot. Sometimes I get long-winded when it comes to me trying to express myself. It may seem like I'm being persuasive. Like, I want you to feel how I feel. I want you to agree with me. But it's not that. It's more so I can't really ingest and process every thought that I have. So sometimes I share them with people I think these thoughts may fit and work for. You get me? So sometimes I may have a big thought out loud, and I may get a microscopic response, and it's just like I want to continue explaining that big thought to you because I think you don't get it. And it's just like Jason Wilson gets it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you think a big thought out loud in front of this brother, he gonna be able to not only ingest it but process it in a speedy manner and get you the proper response. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't have to get long-winded trying to explain to him what you mean. Like, he gets it. A lot of these male archetypes, they think that being a protector and a provider is all that we are. You get what I'm saying? Let me see if they timestamp that though, man. Cause he was like, man, that's not all you are. You get what I'm saying? So hold on, let me see if they timestamped it. If this timestamped, we own that. You feel what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Shout out to Jason Wilson and his new book. I just now got it on Audible, so I will be listening to that next. Because I'm already one audio book in. That's my new thing, listening to books. And I really like physical books, but I'll read the digital books too. I will read those, but sometimes I'll be wanting to give my eyes a break from so many screens. It's like I just need to get me a paper book and, go back to the origin, man. Jason Wilson been on the run too, man. Oh, it is. It is. Oh my God, it's timestamp. We on. I just wanna. It was something he said in here. He was talking about how his mother taught him how to be, nurturing. And I feel like this cat, he'll break you down. He know the martial arts and all that. You feel me? So he'll really break you down, but he's soft-spoken, he's articulate, and being the lion and the lamb is, I feel like it should be the new wave. That's what we should be pressing. Like, I done heard Slink Johnson was on the Community Clips stream, and he was like, yeah, man, you got to learn how to move your foot when it gets stepped on instead of being like, hey, you stepped on my foot and I'm going to do this to you and all that. Like, man, move your foot. Now, I was just getting to that, man. My job didn't move me to Beverly Hills and all that. I'm like, hey, it's too much foot stepping going on over here. I get you drive this and you live here and you're such and such, but I don't care. Watch where you stepping, champ. I exist. I'm here. You feel me? Don't walk through me. Don't walk on me and do all that, because you're not going to get away with it. You're going to hear in my mouth. So he was talking about hypermasculinity, growing up in Detroit. Okay. I think... Okay. Redefining masculinity through tenderness. Okay, let's do the truth about alphas.
Right. But I'm curious, like, for you, how would you define masculinity or define manhood?
Well, that's the catch right there. So we think masculinity is a comprehensive definition of manhood or being a man. It's not. When you look up the word, it's a few attributes: boldness, strength, aggression. Though traditionally ascribed to men.
Okay.
That's it. Wait a minute, I was created to do way more than that.
Right.
Okay.
Humans were created to create, not consume. So when they advertising this, that, and the other, and you got to go get this for your wife, you got to go get this for your kid, you was created to do way more than that. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not here just to provide and protect and be what he said. He said bold.
We
Define manhood.
Well, that's the catch right there. So we think masculinity is a comprehensive definition of manhood or being a man. It's not. When you look up the word, it's a few attributes: boldness, strength, aggression.
Boldness, strength, aggression. I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't going to get you nowhere but in jail, especially if you came up in Detroit or the inner cities of South Central. Feel me? So you got to learn how to balance that out with some other attributes that are not so masculine. We're not saying that men shouldn't be masculine, of course, but it can't be all that we are. We wasn't created for that.
Though traditionally ascribed to men.
Okay.
That's it. Wait a minute, I was created to do way more than that.
Right.
Okay? Hence why you never hear women say, I'm a feminine woman. You rarely hear that. There may be a feminist movement, but you never hear a woman just lock into one facet of her humanity because she knows I had a single mom. She had to be anything and everything at every given moment. So she knew how to meet the demand of everything. She had to move from the fighter to the provider, to the leader, to the nurturer, to the...
So, for all my hoop heads out there, I don't know, that was live. It used to be where you could switch if you wanted to be a slasher, if you wanted to be a scorer, you could switch like your badges or your archetype. The elite male archetype is learning how to be nurturing. But if you step on his foot too many times, if you step on the foot to where, hey, I can't provide for my family, I have to insert my masculine attributes. That's when I have to activate them. You get what I'm saying? But just walking around being hyper masculine all the time, you get what I'm saying? Like how gangbangers are, how gang members are, they hyper masculine. You feel me? It's almost like they hiding behind something, and it's to appease their traumas. You get what I'm saying? And it's like even y'all, I done seen some menace, some straight demons out here. But when you see them around their auntie and their grandma, bro, hey, wasn't nobody walking in my auntie house with their pants down. I done seen them niggas pull their pants up when they walk in my auntie house. You feel what I'm saying? So just understanding that, I know that wasn't all we here to do. We not all just cavemen. Some of us are receiving frequencies at a high enough level to be like, okay, I got to turn some of these attributes on and off. Like he said, his mother knew how to be the nurturer, the fighter, how to be the backbone, the foundation, and all these things. And I think men are evolving into a space where they learning how to be more than just masculine. You feel me? And being able to teach a woman, hey, this ain't being sassy because I understand you, or I want to hold you when you need to be held, because some of our women won't even cry because, you know, they don't want to be vulnerable to you or whatever. They think they need something other than what you're providing for them. And it's like, you get what I'm saying? Being a multifaceted, a comprehensive man, as he explains in the book.
The gentle woman to the friend. She knew how to do it all. Mm-hmm. Look at Harriet Tubman, brother. Did she exude masculine characteristics? Absolutely.
Boldness.
But she also had the nurturing side as well. Mm-hmm. So, first and foremost, we don't need to redefine masculinity. It means what it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful for it. If this building caught on fire, I wouldn't want firemen coming in here not in the masculine spirit. Mm-hmm. Boom, come on, I want them slanging doors and get me up out this boy. Mm-hmm. But that energy isn't needed when you're dealing with a child with disabilities. Mm-hmm. When you're dealing with, you may have a son who may struggle with academics and you get frustrated. Boom, why don't you just listen to what you're supposed to do? No.
And I need you to get out of my house.
Yeah. He's so silly, man. I got out of my house. But no, that's the thing. So what is manhood? So biblically, there is no masculine and feminine attributes. Mm. There's only human characteristics. Mm-hmm. Look at David again. Look at Yeshua, Jesus. Mm. He exuded every characteristic. I close with him in the book because that's where the whole concept came from.
Yeah.
He was a fighter when he made a whip of cords, beating out the money changers. He was a provider when he fed 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 loaves. He was the leader, teaching his disciples how to be fisher of men. I can go on and on. He was the nurturer, the gentleman. He would communicate with women in a time when you weren't supposed to speak with them on an intimate level. No ulterior motives. The gentleman. So what is manhood? Manhood is exuding as many characteristics as possible to help you really accomplish why you're here. They're really, when you even saying the word manhood, if we think about it, it locks us in. I remember I was at a Charlemagne event, the mental health.
Yeah, man. Hey, what I say, bro? That's all. I'm just trying to say that women are right based on their intuition, man, and it's up to us as men not to be masculine in their choice. You get what I'm saying? If they telling you they want a more masculine man, they want a more bold, fearless man, that means if you want this woman, if you chose this woman based on what you need in life, then you need to improve in that area or let her go. You could go find another woman who don't demand that of you. You get what I'm saying? So when he's talking about it ain't no masculine and feminine attributes in the Bible, bro, we got the right to be our own individual selves is what I'm telling y'all. You feel me? Stop getting on the internet looking at the late night conversation like, oh, yeah, you heard her. Oh, you heard him and all this and hanging on to their every word, being cult followers of Kevin Samuels and Prince Sella and people like that. That's cool to be able to receive some of the frequencies that they transmitting, but not just like metamorph into these people and like shapeshift into these people. And now you're just talking points or extensions of someone else. The only extension you should be of is God's. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't trying to preach to nobody because I ain't holier than thou and I don't know more than nobody else, but I'm just saying we got the right to be our own individual selves. That's it. So, yeah, man, that was interesting to me that he was breaking it down like that and saying that that's a good interview. Go check that out, man. So he was basically saying that he didn't learn how to be that way, like all around, until he had to take care of his mom. His mom was sick and she needed him to be nurturing. She didn't need him to be like, hey, mama, I ain't got time for that. You feel me? I got to go pay these bills. I got to go provide for my family. And that's cool. Not saying not to be that way, but it got to be more to you. You feel me? And I just been in the last, I know I get real aggressive with my women. I get to telling them sternly, hey, yo, no, it ain't like that. You feel me? Because I could hear some of this rhetoric being impressed upon them. So I'm just correcting it. And if it's like you in my vicinity, hey, don't come around here with them ideologies because them ain't real. Them don't even come from the people you hear saying it. That's all a part of the agenda. You think these people who really run media gonna let these people give you some hope? Nah, man, them people get canceled, bro. Them people really get canceled. So when you see Reza coming up with all these pages and you can't find Reza and Raspy Rawls and all them cats, is because they being shadow banned and they really being, silenced. It's just that simple, man. You see these people out here showing you they Ferraris and talking about they standing on truth and doing the whole thing. That's cap. It's cap. So, yeah, man. I don't know what is gonna come, what it's gonna take for us to understand that this is just a simulation. And if you watch the movies, you know that the predictive programming comes. If you listen to Candace Owens, you probably don't because she gets shadow banned too. Excuse me. You probably don't listen to Candace Owens because she gets shadow banned too. So it's like, Candace Owens was talking about the Pentagon having funding to make Hollywood films. And I'm like, what? That makes sense. Like, why wouldn't Washington, why wouldn't the company control media and have a budget for that? Why wouldn't they? And then you look at the predictive programming. If you look at all these apocalyptic movies, look at the news. Listen to the news in the movies and see, don't they be saying the same stuff that's on our news now? And that they have been saying. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, it's all fear mongering, it's all energy harvesting. So when you have these individuals, these celebrities that come out and be harvesting your energy, just understand it's an energy grab. Kanye wants your energy right now. Can't necessarily say the same thing for Kendrick because I kind of was around that process as it was happening, and it was like, it's no type of. I know people don't like the Reincarnated record because he was trying to rewrite the devil's story and all that stuff, but I really don't think it's that deep. I feel like certain ones understand that there is a creator of all things. Like, it's no way that nature would be able to sustain itself the way it has for centuries and generations and purge itself on its own. I think that's nothing short of God. But like I said, we are extensions of nature and God. So when you look at that The Truth Is video and you see that he's saying that the celebrities want us to live in a godless society, not necessarily true. Some of these people use their influence to actually just bring awareness to the actual truth. And like I said, you either on a high enough frequency, on that wavelength where you're able to ingest it, you're able to receive it first in order to ingest it, or you're not. And you're going to be like, man, I don't want to hear that conspiracy. Oh, he's with the Illuminati and he's this, that, and the other. And it's just like, man, come on, bro. Like, if it was a secret, you wouldn't know about it. What are you talking about, man? Like, it's all a simulation. Somebody somewhere got a group. Them people got an agenda for people who will believe anything that's told to them, and they could get them people to do anything they want them to do. If they want you to uprise, if they want you to fight your brother and sister, hey, they could get you to do that because you don't stand for nothing, so you'll fall for anything. There are people that control that. So I feel like the sooner we realize that it's all a simulation in that aspect, people manipulating the environment God created for us to experience life in, there are people here manipulating that experience for you. And until you're able to come out of that and understand what's what, it's always going to be like you being pulled in a million directions. So, yeah, man, that's my time, bro. I got 8 minutes left. Let me get some love to Plane, bro. Let me get some love to my man's Plane. We're gonna get up out of here. Airplane in the algorithm too, man. Oh, I don't even see it on here. Oh, you got a Just Incredible? Oh, that's all 3 months ago. Shout out to my man Airplane, bruh. You already know when I get it together, when I get it all sorted out, I was late because I ain't got no whip. You feel me? And that's another thing I want to say. I actually sacrificed my livelihood several times in order to do stuff like this because Chuck D said that we need our own media platforms. And ever since I read that book, Rap, Race, and Reality, I wanted to start my own media platform. So if you don't know, We the Media is based on the concept of we the people. You get what I'm saying? And in this generation where everybody an influencer, everybody a creator, we are the media. It's just that simple. So when you be hearing people saying, hey, make the content, put the content out, put the content out. We are our only reliable source of information and news. Or else you're going to have that elite group planning out the agenda, carrying out the agenda, creating itineraries for you all. So we got to create our own itineraries, man. Dang. That's what I should have did, man. I should have pulled up all that stuff on the gram. What's the name was just saying that, like, dang. I don't got enough time. It's over. But Soulja Boy was just saying that. Same thing I've been saying, you know what I mean? Like, why don't we start our own social media platforms? All we need is developers, man. We need developers, and we need, what's his name that did the marathon store? Idris Inu or something like that. We need, bro. We need you, bro. You feel me? Because I definitely want my app. But yeah, do all the interactive things below the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications to get notified for when we drop heat like this. And I hope y'all enjoyed this. Just work with me, man. I'm getting it together. I didn't know they had this. Look at this. This for the other guests. This the second camera. I'm looking at this like, what? Hold it. I could have turned this around on me. Yeah, man, it's going down in here. But like I said, shout out to the Octavia Lab. They doing big things, man. You ain't got no space to record in, come on up here. You book it every Sunday. Yeah, man. Like I said, shout out to my nieces, my nephews, all y'all. I love y'all. You feel me? Braylon, BJ, Aiden, Amira, DJ, Dylan. I love y'all. Mojanae, Kiara, Samaya, Jaylee, all y'all. I love y'all. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, I've been working. Not even I've been working. I really be taking it easy. I just be listening to the signs. You feel me? When you quiet and you still enough, you could really hear God. You get what I'm saying? So I only be going where the money be. I only be going where the action is and where the motion at. I don't be chasing no elusive dreams and all that. So I've been on it, man. I'm trying. And as soon as I get the momentum back, I will start to delegate things. I will need help. You get what I'm saying? But I'm starting to learn that your biggest supporters are people you don't even know. So if this come across your algorithm, man, do all the interactive things below the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. You feel me? Till next time, man. I love y'all. Be well. I want to make sure I get this off of here. I stop this recording and get this recording off here. Yeah, till next time, man. Y'all be well. Peace.